Hey guys, we are in the basement, and today we're going to talk about a game that was released in 1992. This game is actually a pinball machine designed by Pat Lawlor. Now, Pat Lawlor did Whirlwind down here. He also did another game that he's really well known for, and that is the Addams Family Pinball machine. I mean, man, it's like the greatest selling pinball machine of all time. They sold like something like 15,000 of those things. Anyway, you know what? The pinball machine's actually not here. It's at my friend Mike's Arcade, and Mike's Arcade is in a bowling alley. You know what? Let's get in the car and head over to Cambridge, Massachusetts. Okay, here we are at the Lanes and Games Arcade in beautiful Cambridge, Massachusetts. Let's go inside. So this is like a bowling alley, and it also has like an arcade. It's actually a great place. And if you want to play pinball, this is the place to be here if you're in the area. So we've got a bowling alley here, and let's go in here to the arcade, and it says games. And here we go. So great collection of Stern pinballs. We've got Family Guy, Simpsons, Spider-Man, X-Men, Iron Man, Tron, Legacy, I love ACDC, Scared Stiff, great Bally classic, and of course the Addams Family, which is the game we're going to talk about today. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the Addams Family, which was released in 1992 by Bally Williams. Now, the game was designed by Pat Lawlor, who I've talked about before in my other videos. To me, he's like the Miyamoto of pinball. This guy has designed some of the greatest games of all time, and this is probably his greatest achievement ever, the best-selling ever game, the Addams Family. Now, this game was based on the 1991 film, and the film was based on the old TV show, but this game is actually based on the movie that came out in 91. The game's got some great artwork by John Yelsey, and also, you guys probably noticed there on top of the game was a cloud topper. And actually, originally in the movie, I guess the Addams, they had like a storm-making machine in their attic, and so Bally knew this, so they wanted to incorporate that into the pinball, but they actually ended up removing it from the movie. So the cloud topper actually doesn't make a lot of sense on the pinball now, but it's still pretty cool. But anyway, the art's great. I mean, this game really set the standard for pinball as we know it today. I mean, all the games prior to this really didn't have the amount of depth and game modes that are in this game, and pretty much all pinball after this pretty much borrows from Addams Family. Anyway, tell you what, let me set the camera and show you guys how Addams Family plays. Okay, we have the camera set up. I'm actually holding the camera above my buddy Dan's head here as he plays. And yes, Dan's going to play the game for us because he's way better than I am. Anyway, the game's not set on free play because we're in an arcade. It takes actually 3 tokens, so here we go. Now the game's got 4 flippers. It's got 2 standard flippers on the bottom, a full-size flipper on the right, and then a smaller flipper on the left towards the bottom. You'll notice here that Pat Lawlor, he kind of borrows a lot of shots that, shots that he's created, that are kind of part of his toolbox. You'll see these shots reoccurring on a lot of his games. And this game's no different. There's actually a lot of similarities here between the Addams Family and Whirlwind. It's almost like a mirror image of Whirlwind. But it's definitely got a lot more than Whirlwind. Definitely way deeper and many more game modes. So here we go. Basically what you're trying to do is go in all the different rooms of the mansion. And when you do, the room lights up. And you can see the mansion down there, kind of signifying which game modes you're on. But yeah, this is a game that I never... You know what? I wanted to own one of these for the longest time, and then at some point I just said, nah, I don't want it. I don't know why, but if one showed up real cheap, I'd definitely be buying an Addams Family. One thing that's really cool about this game, there's a hand in the box back there that grabs the ball, and we'll show you that in a little bit. Dan will get to that and show you.
Can you make the thing do its thing?
With the music and...
What? I'm working on it. There you go.
So there's the hand. The thing's going to come out and grab the ball. So it's got a magnet on it. I mean, how cool is that? So it takes the ball. I mean, imagine the people the first time they played this game and that happened. Dan started multi-ball.
You having a good game?
Great light
You
show
having a
on
good
this
game?
game.
You stole one. Oh, yeah.
Showtime.
It's one of the few games I can do consistently.
What's happening right now?
Multi-ball.
This multi-ball?
Yep.
Yeah, Dan is definitely way better than me at this game. I probably wouldn't have even gotten to multi-ball.
Not a good multi-ball, though.
He's having a pretty good ball.
That was your first ball?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I got extra balls.
Now, admittedly, I don't really know all the little ins and outs of this game.
There we go.
We just started a
Another
quick multi-ball.
And extra ball.
But I felt like this was a game that was worthy of a video because this is like the most popular pinball machine ever. I think they made like 15 or 16,000 of these. I mean, you compare that to like a Stern run today where they're making like 1,000 or 2,000. I mean, this game's sold 7, 10 times more than pinballs sell today. And they actually reran the game after they sold out of the initial batch, and they did like a gold edition. And I guess those gold ROMs are the ones that you kind of want to play in the game if you, regardless of which version. I guess it's just more stuff to do or whatever. Dan's doing very well here, isn't he? It's a long game.
Are you kicking ass?
I'm doing all right.
You just got a free game?
Yep.
Ball.
That's it?
Okay, and there you have it. That is the Addams Family. And a really great game. You know, I haven't played a ton of games on it, and someday I will, and I'll get to know all the little details and nuances of it. But anyway, there you have it, guys. Thanks for joining us here at beautiful Lanes and Games Arcade in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Tell you what, let's go back to the basement. There you have it. That was the Addams Family by Bally Williams. What a great pinball machine. Someday, maybe I'll own one of those. You know, those games are getting very, very expensive. So, unless I get a killer deal on one, probably not happening anytime soon. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry the video quality and audio quality there kind of sucked. Kind of really hard to do like a pinball video on location like that. So, maybe I'll figure out a better way to do it in the future, but hopefully it was still okay and you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, now is a great time to click that subscribe button. And other than that, check out my podcast at videogameoutsiders.com. And thanks for viewing. We'll see you guys next week. Later. Goodbye.